Hey everyone, welcome to Lean Cube, the channel where I talk about continuous improvement, lean management, culture, and tools. Today we are diving deep into the realm of lean manufacturing and one of its shining stars, 5S. What is it, what is used for, and which steps are included in a 5S implementation project? And stay until the end, as I'm going to show you which templates to use for the 5S implementation so you can sustain your 5S project in a successful way. Let's get started. What is 5S and why does it matter? Picture this. 5S operates on 5 pillars: sort, set in order, shine, standardize, and sustain. But hold up, have you heard of the extra S in some places? Yep, that's safety, because keeping our workspace safe is
non-negotiable.
yes, you heard me, non-negotiable. Now, here's the kicker. 5S isn't just a one-time cleanup gig. Oh no. It's a way of life, a mindset shift that transforms chaos into organized blitz. It's about setting standards, promoting discipline, and unleashing the power of visual controls to keep things ship-shape. But then, what are the benefits of it? Why bother with 5S, you ask? Well, buckle up because the benefits are truly remarkable. We are talking about improved safety, reduced defect rates, increased equipment availability, slashed costs, boosted productivity, and sky-high morale. Who wouldn't want a piece of that, right? Now, the theory is one thing, but which implementation steps should you follow? Alright, now let's get down to business. Here's how to turn a 5S dream into reality. Step 1. Define the steering committee. Round up the troops. You need a team to steer the ship. Get the top management and department heads on board to set goals, resolve roadblocks, and champion the cause. Then make sure to involve the shop floor workers that have first-hand knowledge of each work area's specific needs and requirements. They are the ones who will experience the daily impact of the 5S implementation firsthand, so their active participation is crucial for its success. Step 2. Craft an implementation plan. It's time to map out our journey. Define the problem, scope, team, goals, risks, and opportunities. Store that where everyone can access it for a quick refresher. Quick tip: use a project charter and a SWOT analysis template for that. Step 3. Launch a communication campaign. Spread the word like wildfire. Roll out posters, flyers, or whatever floats your boat to educate and excite the masses about the 5S revolution. Step 4. Provide 5S training and education. Knowledge is power. Equip your team with the know-how they need to conquer 5S. Gather your team members in a meeting room before heading to the shop floor. Once there, explain the purpose of this tool, its benefits, users' instructions, templates available to support the implementation and follow-up, as well as the steps required to implement it effectively. Break it down, keep it visual, and watch the magic happen. By the way, if you are enjoying this content, please give a thumbs up. Your feedback helps me understand which topics you like the most and see based on that which topics should I talk about in other videos. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can receive a notification whenever new content is released. Step 5. Start the 5S pilot. Get ready? Dive into the pilot project heads first, share ideas, and kick off each phase of the 5S journey with enthusiasm. So now, let's dive deeper into each S. First S, Sairi, or sort. Out with the old, in with the essentials. Evaluate every tool, material, and equipment in your workspace. To do this exercise, you'll need red tags. These tags are used to show that a certain object was classified as not needed anymore. Grab those red tags and let's declare like there's no tomorrow. If an item is not necessary, it has to go. Once an object is tagged, the team should put it on the red tag area marked on the floor with red tape, so other team members can have the opportunity to give their feedback, for example, colleagues from another shift. If it is confirmed that indeed the object is not needed anymore, it has to go. Don't forget to verify if it is possible to recycle it and how. Here are some tips. First, prioritize. Focus on essential items for the production process. Then, dispose. Remove unnecessary tools and materials. And last but not least, organize. Create designated areas for different categories of items. That's it for the first S. It's done. The next one is Seiton, or set in order. Time to play Tetris with our workplace. Arrange the remaining essential tools and materials logically. Mark floors, outline areas, slap on labels, and ensure everything has its correct place. Efficiency, here we come. Here are some tips for this step. First, define designated places. Assign specific locations for each item. Then, have ergonomics in mind. Place items at a comfortable height and distances. And finally, use visual aids. Use labels, tape, and color coding for easy identification. Applying the correct visual management elements can help a lot. Okay, now it's time to look to another S, Seiso, or shine. Bring on the sparkle. Regularly clean the workspace, tools, and machinery. Roll up your sleeves and get ready for scrap. Clean workspace isn't just pretty or a spring activity done once a year. It is the key to spotting problems before they snowball. So make sure you and your team go through a cleaning process and keep the cleaning log sheet visible to everyone that visits the area and updated. And of course, the tips for this one. 1. Daily routines. Incorporate cleaning into daily tasks. 2. Autonomous maintenance. Inspect for defects and wear. Have in mind that before the maintenance team can intervene, the production team needs to make sure all the SILT tasks are properly done. What does SILT stand for, you ask? It stands for Clean, Inspect, Lubricate, and Tighten. These 4 tasks belong to an autonomous maintenance plan, and production teams are the ones responsible for them. So be sure to have a checklist with those, aka autonomous maintenance calendar. Next S, Seiketsu, meaning standardize. Consistency is the name of the game. Set those rules, assign responsibilities, and make 5S a well-oiled machine that runs like clockwork. Develop standard operation procedures, also known as SOPs, for sorting, organizing, and cleaning. And here are some tips. Document procedures. Create clear guidelines. This ensures that there will be no doubts in how to perform a task or how not to. You can use SOPs, work instructions, and lessons learned. Tip number 2, training. Picture this scenario. You're equipped with detailed instructions for a task meticulously documented. However, the people responsible for executing the task are either unaware of these instructions or lack the knowledge to implement the described steps. Quite ineffective, don't you agree? Therefore, it's crucial to provide training to team members on standard operation procedures, work instructions, and lessons learned. Everyone should feel well prepared to carry out their assigned tasks. Otherwise, no matter how extensive your documentation might be, its utility is severely limited. And the last tip for this S is consistency. Always ensure everyone follows the same standards. Okay then, let's pass to the next S, Shitsuke, also known as sustain. Keep the flame alive. Make 5S a continuous process, not a one-time event. This is where habits become second nature. Newsletters, area tours, performance reviews, quick area audits, we're in it for the long run. And of course, for this one, I also have some tips for you. The first one is ownership. Encourage self-discipline among employees. It is important that team members feel responsible for their working areas and are involved in maintaining the good functioning of it. Regular audits. Set up a 5S audit calendar. The team can perform daily, weekly, monthly checks to verify that all steps are being followed in the correct way. This helps to quickly identify if something is not performed or deviating from the standards defined. Don't forget to use the audit template to visually show the results. You can find the 5S audit template below. And of course, don't forget to celebrate success. You and your company should always recognize and reward adherence to an implementation. Recognizing and rewarding adherence to 5S principles within your company is essential for fostering a culture of continuous improvement and excellence. When team members demonstrate a commitment to maintaining a clean, organized, and efficient workspace, it's important to acknowledge their efforts and celebrate their contributions. Having that mindset can bring motivation and engagement, positive reinforcement, cultural alignment, increased productivity and quality, retention and loyalty. And that's it. We've went through the 5 S's. If you'd like to have a list of materials used for your 5S implementations, take a look to the link below. Remember, the goal is not just tidiness, but fostering a culture of discipline and continuous improvement. Implementing 5S can transform your shop floor into an efficient and effective workspace. Now that we followed the complete 5S, what is there to be done? Step 6. Mass rollout. Spread the love. Empower your colleagues, share the knowledge, and make 5S a company-wide affair. The more the merrier. How do you show that 5S was a success, you ask? As in many continuous improvement implementations, make sure to take photos of the areas before and after implementation. Also, register several KPIs you can follow to show later on to team members and other teams. For example, number of accidents, time spent searching for tools, number or time spent on breakdown stops, amount of square meters needed to have the area or station up and running, 5S assessment score, etc. Step 7. Review and improve. As the final stage of the 5S implementation, it's time to pause and reflect on our journey. Let's assess our progress, make necessary adjustments, and ensure the momentum of our 5S efforts continues relentless. And there you have it. With these steps in your arsenal, you'll transform chaos into harmony and revolutionize your workspace like never before. If you have any questions, comment below, and don't forget to have fun with your Lean implementations. Ciao for now!